3 more than twice a number is 31. Find the number. Now, students tend to struggle quite a lot with word problems. And one of the reasons for that is that it's difficult to take a problem that's presented in a bunch of English sentences and try to convert it or translate it to an equation that you can solve. This is a skill that really needs building, needs a lot of work, and the best way to do this is to be consistent, to have a strategy and to follow that strategy. We're going to follow this 5-step strategy, and we're going to start with step 1. Read the problem, make sure you understand the situation. Now, I normally read problems at least twice, just to make sure I'm understanding the situation. So let's read it again. 3 more than twice a number is 31. Find the number. So what's going on in this problem is that we're looking for a number, and we're told a bit about it to help us find it. After I read a word problem, I always like to try and summarize it in my own words to make sure that I understand what's going on. And I'd recommend you do the same. So whenever you read a word problem afterwards, try to summarize what it's about. This one is about finding a number. Step 2 says, write your let statements for the unknown quantities. In this problem, the instructions tell us to find the number. There's some number, and we don't know its value, and because it's an unknown, we're going to give it a variable. So we're going to let the number be x. We're going to give that number a name so that we can put it in an equation and hopefully solve for it. Now, the next step asks us to write an equation that models the situation. And we need to look at the information that we haven't used yet. There's another sentence in this problem. 3 more than twice a number is 31. And this is going to give us the equation. Now, if you look, you can see the number that we're looking for right here. We've got a number. And so that number ends up being x. But we're not just dealing with that number. We're looking at twice a number, or twice that number. Well, if the number's x and we want twice that much, it ends up being 2x. So 2x represents twice the number. But we even have more here. It says 3 more than twice the number. Well, twice the number is 2x. 3 more than that must be 2x plus 3. 3 more means add 3. So this expression, 2x plus 3, represents 3 more than twice the number. And we know that this has to be 31, so we're going to set it equal to 31. And now that we've written the equation, the next step is to solve the equation. So now we need to use the properties of equality to solve this equation. We want to get x alone, and we've got 2x plus 3 on the left, so the easier thing to do is to get rid of that 3 first by subtracting 3 from both sides of the equation. This leaves us with just 2x on the left-hand side, because the positive 3 and negative 3 cancel out. And on the right-hand side, 31 minus 3 is equal to 28. So we have 2x equals 28. To get x alone, we divide both sides by 2. And when we do that, on the left-hand side, we're left with x. And on the right-hand side, 28 divided by 2 is 14. So we know x equals 14. But we're not finished yet. A lot of times students solve for x and they think they're finished, but this is a word problem. The last step of a word problem is to state the conclusion. In this problem, we were asked, find the number. If you look at our let statement, we said let the number be x, but we figured out that x was 14. That means that the number is 14, and we're going to answer this word problem in a full sentence by saying the number is 14.